brother. Love you. See you tomorrow. Stay safe, please, and warm.
We are meeting in the archives room at the Moose Jaw Public Library on November the 28th, 2024 at 2:30 p.m. My name is Jerry Huculak, board member of the Saskatchewan Genealogical Society and secretary of the Moose Jaw branch of SGS, and Marge Cleve, president of the Moose Jaw branch of the SGS. Welcome, Gus, and thank you for making yourself available to spend some time sharing your personal story of family with us. Tell us your full name and where you were born.
Yeah, well, thank you, Jerry, for giving me this great opportunity to come here and just share with you guys a little bit of my background, where I came from. Yeah, my name is Gus Carassco. I was born and raised in Lima, Peru, South America. We're talking about like 7,000 miles away. I come from a pretty large family. My mom and dad, 7 siblings with myself. You got me thinking about my family. You know, you took a lot of stuff that was going on in my mind that day, and just kind of you made me realize that family is everything, and we don't have it around you for years. You know, you see somebody who's got it. Yeah, you just made me appreciate my family more. And I remember the next day I phoned my sister Rita Elvira from Peru, Lima. I say, hey, hermana, sister, I want to talk to you about this. I was presented, blessed with the opportunity to share about family. You know what I mean, how important family is, where we come from. And my sister she gave me a little bit of a feedback.
Did your parents or grandparents talk about their early lives and stories they heard from their ancestors?
My dad used to. My dad's name is Reynaldo. Rest in peace, Dad. Passed away a few years ago. My dad used to. I grew up listening to my dad's stories, where he came from, what his parents, who his parents were. You know what I mean? And yeah, my dad used to talk a lot about that. A lot about our family. Our ancestors, and I never used to pay attention to that. But that's what happens when you're younger, I guess. I mean, the older you get, the more melancholy, the more kind of thoughtful, and you just think about things and appreciate that. It makes you realize where you come from. It kind of gives you a strong sense of identity.
Where do you fit into your family of brothers and sisters?
I'm the second one. Marco is my older brother. The one coming after me is Fernando. Then comes Cecilia. Then comes Mariela. Then comes Patricia. Then comes Rita. So I got 4 beautiful sisters. They're all back home. One is in Argentina. The 3 ones are in Lima. And my 2 other brothers, Marco and Fernando, they're in Lima now.
Now, you mentioned earlier one time, if I recall, you lived in a small village just outside of Lima. Can you tell us the name of that village or talk to us about it?
You can see my tattoos in my face right there. I wasn't an angel. So I'm gonna tell you straight up like how it works: barrio, ghetto, and the hood. Right? So I grew up in the barrio. You know what I mean? Like where it's a very low income, no social assistance, there's no family allowance, stuff like that. I grew up in a real job. Poverty-stricken, crime, drugs and alcohol, prostitution and fights, and I grew up in that. Now thinking back, because of my dad, my mom and dad, right there, you know what I mean. That they didn't have their jobs. They were just regular guys. They were taught and educated, man. They didn't have a real education. So that's now looking back. Now the education, pays off, right? So my dad couldn't afford to give us a good upbringing, in a nice, safe, healthy environment.
What was your role as a young family member in your family? What did you see yourself doing every day for your family?
It's I'll give you an answer right now. My sister actually kind of helped me on that one. Say that we were forced to grow fast. I have to be the caretaker. I have to be the one who will take care, the one who will make sure that my younger siblings, they'll eat, and the house was, they wouldn't go anywhere. They would stay home. They abide by mom and dad's rules. I was kind of I think I was now looking back, I have the leadership role. And I used to talk to my brother Marco. I said, we gotta look after this. We gotta look after our brothers and sisters, you know what I mean? So, because my dad used to be a bus driver, we used to go and get the money from him so we can cook. My dad would work all day, come back home, leave the money with us, with me. So I have to go and do all the, you know what I mean, all the groceries, which is kind of a funny. I don't want to get into that, will take us forever.
Where did you attend your early school years and high school?
Well, that was, so all the way up was probably like, I would say, a couple of miles away from Mom's house. Yeah. The name of the school was Ramon Castilla. So yeah, that was my first. The way how we do it down there is we don't do grade 12. We only do 5 years, grade 1 to grade 5th. Primary school, secondary school. I did that in Carlos Bize. I didn't finish that because you know what I mean, because of the environment where I was living in. It wasn't really healthy. It was pretty. It kind of I got sucked into it. You know what I mean. Because mom and dad were never home, you know, they're always trying out there, trying to bring they were the breadwinners, you know, trying to make money or whatever, make some food to bring to the table. So we're always left alone and exposed to all that.
Do you have any long lost relatives that you always wondered about?
Yeah, I got my uncle Elias. When I grew up, he used to come home from a different province. A very solid looking guy, and it's a little crazy though, but he used to always put me on his shoulders, you know, put me up there and would walk me. My dad never used to do that, so when he would come do that, I'm a kid. Come on, now you do that, kid. Not to do that. So I remember he'll come, just stick around for a couple of days, and then he'll be gone, and that would be like he'll be missed, right? And I always went to see him. I never saw him after that until he passed away.
Do you think it's important to discover your roots?
Super. Yeah, man, you gotta know. Yeah, like now, after when you and I met at Timmy's, I remember that was when you just got me out of my little crazy world that I got myself into, and I started thinking, man, I need to know, you know, I mean, where I come from. I felt like, I felt like my family, how much I missed, and I lost my identity. You know what I mean? I lost my identity. You know what I mean? Even my last name, I don't. Every time when I mention my last name, I don't feel that, you know, the powerful, the pride you feel. You know what I mean? Because it's super. It's important to be connected, to be linked in the continuous basis with your ancestors, with your family. Because it's powerful. It's got a lot of influence in what your day, your days, your week, your months, your year is going to be like. I'll tell you right now, that part. That's probably what I ended up going in the wrong direction. Because I didn't have that. That's the foundation, you know.
Do you think it's important for your children to know as much as they can about your life, grandparents' lives?
It's essential for them to know where they come from, you know, for their own strong sense of identity, right? So they know that they have family there. I think what it does to them is that it strengthens them and gives them the confidence, you know, that they have a family. There's people that behind them. I think, I believe that what it does, it really empowers their confidence, their self-confidence, you know what I mean, and knowing that you have the family in the past, you have a link, you know, family ties or bloodlines there.
Can you think back to any person or persons who had a major influence on your life, who helped make you who you are today?
I like that question. Right now, what comes to mind, having I had that English in high school class, I think that was second grade, when the first time I listened to that girl, tall, slim girl speaking, standing on the board and doing all these little sentences, you know what I mean? And then when the first time I heard her speak, she sounded so good that when I had the chance to go to school and learn how to speak the language, she was the reason, because that's why I'm here. How did I answer to my sister when I was in the hospital? Ended up because of I was sick, and the healthcare system down there we don't have one. So I was 18, ended up in the hospital. They ended up cutting me open, you know what I mean? And they saved my life. But I remember learning about what the nurse's job is the first time. But when a few days after that, my sister came to the hospital against her will. She was pretty mad at me because I made them spend their life savings. Right, that was a bad choice I made. That got me really sick. So I'm gonna tell you that what happened is that Cecilia came, and I remember her standing in front of my bed. I'm in pain, right? She said, "You in Espanol, using a very harsh language, say, you're not coming back home unless you decide what you're gonna do with your stupid life." When I was 18, and down there you can't be homeless. There's no shelters out there. You're homeless. So what I did say, I said, okay, then when we're home, but I want to learn how to speak English. And she's the one who said, okay then. And she's the one who took me under her wings because I could not do anything for 7 months. And I started doing laundry for her. She started introducing me to other good friends because I was used to hang out with the people that have no ambition, no goals. Cecilia was out there, that's when that pretty much, that was another memorable time.
When did you come to Moose Jaw?
Yeah, it's been 2.5 years since I came to Moose Jaw. I moved to Moose Jaw from Saskatoon.
How and why did you choose to leave Peru?
Okay, I was young. I was getting a lot of trouble. I was tested. I was drinking, smoking crack because that's a drug of choice out there. I was spending a lot of time on the street. My mom and dad were totally against that. My dad was a man of integrity. My mom was a hardworking woman, so they were totally against that. But I was the one who decided to hang out with the wrong crew, and I got myself in a lot of trouble. And I just told you about how they cut me open when my sister came to the hospital. That because of my crack cocaine using, my drinking, I developed peritonitis, and that one doctor saved my life. When I started learning how to speak the language after I had my operation, my life changed. I was introduced to a much better, world with more options, with better opportunities. Because when I was learning how to speak the language, there were people from all these different areas, regions there, people, educated people, they were trying to learn how to speak the language. You can go home, or they could take over their family's business. So there were people really totally much. They were a better healthy influence to me. And that's when I decided to stay focused on that, on learning more and more, and that's when the opportunity came. That's when I met this couple in Lima, Peru, in this church. One of my teachers introduced me to. Say, Gustavo, I can see you're very eager. I'm going to give you an address. English-speaking people, pure English, he said to me. And Sunday, I went home, told my mom. My mom went and talked to her boss, and she brought me some nice outfit. And the woman, Mrs. Agucha, gave me some money for the bus fare. I remember that. My mom came and said, now for now, you can go to church. I went to church, and I met these people, and that's when I met these two beautiful, they passed away now, Mrs. Lorraine Moran and Joe Moran. They met me at the church. They invited me for coffee, and that's when they offered me a chance to come to Canada. And when I went and told Mom said to me, please, por favor, vete, go, you're gonna die here. People are getting shot, left and right. And that's why I left, because I would have never made it to 30 there. And that's why, because there was no opportunities for me. You know what I mean? So I don't know, I believe that there was a blessing for me to come to Canada, even though I got in trouble after. But now, never too late, right? I'm not perfect, but I strive to be a better guy every day, a better person every day. I don't know that.
Is there anything you wish to share that we haven't asked?
Yeah. Okay, I want to tell you that what is that? This is what I do in Moshe, right? I came to Moshe and then I started my little ministry, and I didn't know I was going to do that, okay? And then start with a few sandwiches, and then I just I was trying not to hang out with the wrong crew. That I haven't told you is that when I first talked to you, you mentioned that how that it was all about people come to Canada, right? The different backgrounds, right, and what they do in Canada, right, and then a lot of those people, they'll do anything to leave their countries, because it's just, the economy and the opportunities for a much better, successful, happier, more predictable, life, it's here. Right, that's what I tell anybody, whoever has come here and just stick to it, to the goal, to why you came here, to better yourself, because I did not do that. And I say that because now I don't care, I just have to be me. For 20 years, altogether I've been here 26, for 20 years I just wasted it. 10 years in the street in Regina, 7 years on and off working here and there, always in trouble, making consistent poor choices that eventually they're gonna be bringing all this poor and healthy consequences, right? So if anything I can tell you right now for the younger ones is, find out what it is that you like about the newcomers, come to Canada, man. This is in this country, man, you're gonna get what you want. If you want to make the right choices, if you want to go and start reaching out, asking, using all the beautiful, amazing resources we have here, man, trust me, man, you'll do good, man. If anything that I can send you out there, to any newcomers, any people from a different country, not from here, because I know a lot of these beautiful guys here in the community that I feed every day, I talk to. It's just probably, if I have to say anything to anybody who's been blessed, giving the chance to come to this country, man, just make the best of it.
You exemplified, and I think you may have mentioned the words love and hope. And I see when you're operating here with these people that need support systems, that maybe their families haven't been supporting, or they've walked away from their families. Do you see them as your family now?
Yeah, totally, definitely, man. Why I see them as family, man? No, family is you don't have to be blood related family. You don't have to be brothers and sisters, nephews. It doesn't have to be that way. What really connects me with them is that it's when you live the life, you made those choices that put you where you are. You know what I mean? So, and then you decide it's enough. You know what I mean? Or the rock bottom comes. For me, it have to be 4 years ago in Saskatoon, 5 years ago, 5.5 years ago, my heart fell. It's called cardiomyopathy. And everybody, I already burned my bridges. Everybody said, no more, I want to talk to you. You use it, abuse us. We are master manipulating and lying. I'm going to tell you straight up, whoever's watching this truth. I'm not going to tell you, But what happens eventually when you're alone by yourself in the basement or in the hospital dying, the doctor telling you, I don't know, I'll give you 50-50. What I'm getting at is that's when you go, right? So what do I do? And you don't want to die. That's when you know that you could do better than that. And then the light comes, right? Hope. That's why I use hope and love, right? I lost my hope. I was hopeless. I was in despair, right? Hopelessness is something that nobody wants. I don't wish that to anybody. Because hope is such a beautiful thing. Hope that, you know what I mean, you and I are going to be making this. The hope that I'm going to go, I'm going to feed people. The hope that I'm going to go have a nice sleep. The hope there's going to be a nice way. The hope that I'm going to see my family. The hope that my brother's going to quit drinking. My hope that my brother's going to come out of jail. My brother is going to decide to go to school. He's going to decide to go. The hope that he's going to go to detox. And he's going to go to treatment. He's going to get a place. That's why I keep telling everybody else. I tell them what I've done. I was hopeless. And I came from a different country to be a better person. I ended up just staying right even worse than I was in Peru. I kept lying to my parents. I'm good. Eventually, all caught up with me. So I don't know, like I can go on and on. Hope and love, there's something that we cannot ever stop giving to each other, man. Because we already don't know. We already here, we don't know anything about that. We lost hope in ourselves.
Stay safe, please, and warm.
So when you walk around, you're gonna see them walking down. There's a click. There's no hope. There's hope. They don't even aspire to change because they believe that they lost hope. And hope is something you look forward to. I will look forward, you know what I mean, to go around for 6 miles. Look forward to live longer than 10 years. Look forward to see my kid. But here, when you lose hope, it's sad. That's why you have to go out there and let them see you. I just made a mistake. Everybody knows. They want to see that. What did I tell them? Hey, listen, when you make a mistake, it doesn't matter. It's what you do when that happens. Get back up again. Shake it up. Dust it off, man. Come back power. Now you're getting me the motivational speak. So come back power. You're going to go there. You're going to look back a month, 2 months, and say, wow, I cannot believe I was in this position. I thought I lost everything. But you put your faith, your hope in your higher power. I'm not getting into that. And then that's the only one that's power, strength like that. You only gonna find in your state of complete hopelessness, because we already made our loved ones, everybody, any other human, lost hope for us. So what are you left with? You know what I mean? That's why I said, bro, you know, hope today. I love you no matter what. We have to keep loving each other, because that's what we came from. You know, if I want to get into Jesus, God, that's what the kind of love you want to give to each other. And this is why I'm not getting into that. So when people say, is a religion? No, to me, Jesus is just like my dad. I don't want you to do good. I want you to be a good man. I want you to make me proud, you know, to make a good contribution, leave a legacy, you know what I mean? Inspire, empower people. Use your past, I tell everybody. Bro, stay clean for 3 months. You're going to come with me, you're going to go there. They're going to see you smiling, laughing, looking good, you know what I mean? Always with money, you know. You get $300 a month, don't spend it in a week, and then you're going to go back. So otherwise, say hope and love, but it's powerful. You can see 1 out of 5. I'm seeing Musha, we've seen already. I don't know, you guys probably watched the movie on homelessness. I was homeless 10 years in Regina. I was even just, I thought it was cool. And I was hanging out with the girls that were homeless. And every day we have to say, baby, I'll see you tomorrow. What a loser. She's going to a shelter for women. I'm going to a shelter for guys. I'm solid. The next day, oh, what's up? No. And I looked at, I said, no, you're not a man, guys. What I'm saying is hope. You lose hope, then you just lose love for life. You can't lose that, man. It's never too late, man. I'm my mid-50s, late 50s. I've never thought I'll be driving a car. I said, I'm going to end up with a crack pipe. I'm looking back. I never thought I'd be running 10K and still laughing. You see that? I never thought I'll be reading a book. I'll be going to church. I'll be trying to be a better person every day, even though sometimes we make mistakes. If nobody's perfect, right? But it's what we do about it. I don't know. It's just I can go on and on and on. I tell you, hope is one thing that you don't wanna hang on. You wanna cling to. And love is because we already don't love ourselves. Because we love ourselves, we don't be making all those continuous, destructive choices that we can make every day. You know what I mean? So when I say everybody, you know, you love yourself, you know, you don't love, I love you, know, you don't love me. Look at the choice you're making every day. You love yourself, you're gonna start taking care of yourself. And there you can start loving somebody else. That's the real love, that you know what I mean? That really actually, that counts, that really is powerful. Otherwise it's just words to me.
Comment that your family must be very, very proud of you, you know, and the man you've become.
And becoming, it's a becoming journey.
Very proud.
Yeah.
Is your mother still living?
No, mom and dad are gone.
They both passed away.
Yeah. Yeah, all my siblings are alive. Yeah, I thought. Yeah, there's a lot of people out there, you know what I mean, they got families, man. They never have to experience. They never have to go through what it's like to lose a family due to alcohol, drugs, whatever. You know what I mean, distance, leaving the country. So to me, to those people, man, you know, they if anything, man, just be grateful, be blessed, man. Feel like that, because people out there, man, they don't have nobody. So when you look around, man, just love them. And a lot of times we take stuff for granted. We argue, you know, we start getting mad at each other, you know what I mean? Go out there, say, be without one for 3 years, and then you're gonna, when you see them, when you have one, then you're gonna wish you have one. But once you know you don't have one, what do? You just get used to, you kind of, you become adapted to that, right? But for anybody out there with a family, especially with Christmas coming up, man, just love one another, man.
Thank you, Gus, for your generous time, sharing your experiences and family life story to enrich others who watch this video, to help them develop a deeper understanding of what a supportive family can mean to society.